Roll call, please.
Councilman Schottenheimer,
Here.
Councilman Cleveland,
Here.
uh, Councilman Evans,
Here?
and Councilwoman Baide,
Here.
Councilwoman Campbell.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, so can I get an approval of the agenda?
So moved.
Second? Oh, you made the motion? Oh, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Old business, resolution number 24-49. Adopting fiscal year ending in September 30th, 2025, operating and capital budget. Sam, you wanna start?
Yeah, so there, obviously, we need to make some changes. I didn't get a whole bunch of feedback about what expenditures, that, specific council people wanna cut. Again, I mean, we did, earlier in the process, we talked about the health insurance, that no one wanted to, take on that, which I completely understand. So I went back and I looked at some of the revenue projections, with in mind of, are we being too conservative here? Because I was trying to be more conservative, particularly compared to last year, because I didn't want a scenario where we have to go back and amend if things didn't go quite our way. So there was a few things that I changed. For one, property tax revenues, we had budgeted under what we're supposed to get, just in case someone doesn't pay. I increased that amount to basically what we can expect to get.
What page are we on, Sam?
This is gonna be, and I'm sorry, when I amended this, the page numbers
Is this the one for
dropped
our
off.
Boy.
No.
I'll get to that in a second.
My copy was page 8 as the bottom. Page 8 of 15.
Is it 8 or is
Oh, okay.
what's the,
I don't know where this
our
came
first
from.
one?
This one right here.
Yeah.
All right, can everyone do me a favor and then look at your cover page?
Yeah.
It says Exhibit A at the top, that's the old version.
Oh, that was
Okay.
me, sorry. I gave him the-
Okay,
I
it's
snapped
just Andy
the
then.
ones.
Okay, we're
Sorry.
good.
All right, I don't matter.
I'll leave that one over
It's
there.
okay.
Okay. So this would be general fund revenues, so towards the beginning. It would be page 3, fortunately, page 8, but the numbers dropped off for me when I did the amendment, so sorry about that. Utility taxes, I increased particularly gas utility because we had an extremely warm winter last year. And that really hurt the gas revenue. If we have a cold winter, it should go up more than just the inflation of the gas prices. It's gonna go up significantly because, we only had like one cold snap and then it was above freezing like the rest of the winter. So, again, went a little bit more aggressive, although not outside the realm of possibility for general sales tax. Same thing with some of our business license taxes. We do have a few new businesses, right? As well as building permits and inspections, as well as court fines. Went a little bit more aggressive there. And then, so basically the gist is in going back to the old budget, we were only off by 1.7%, which is, pretty minuscule when you look at the entire budget, more or less in the margin of error under 2%. So went back and revised some things to where now, if you go to the page, and I think you earmarked it in everyone's with the dog ear, and I highlighted it.
Dog ear, okay.
This version of the budget is balanced. However, just full transparency, the expenditures are the same. So,
Okay.
if there's, still open to, any suggestions, however, and I'll well, Yolanda speak about this. I mean, it's really important that we get this passed. We're going on 2 weeks. We've got a whole bunch of projects on hold. It's a really bad look for the city as well. And yeah, we just need to pass it. We can always amend things later.
So you're saying that your projected revenue is higher, and that's how you balance in the budget?
Yeah.
As far as real estate
Real estate, a few different
and
taxes.
gas,
Yeah,
let's say inspections
yeah.
and courts.
Yes, those are the main areas.
Sales tax.
Overall, it's a 1.7% increase in revenue, so not a huge.
Now, when you were doing the projections, were you projecting the added revenue, and it's not a whole lot, I know pretty much what it is from the village?
Yeah, yes, that was already added in.
Okay,
I guess I'll put it this way, the last draft that I presented, I was much more confident that we'd meet those projections and would not need to go and go back and amend it. With this, I'm slightly less confident, but I would say like, where I was 85%, now I'm, 60%. And that may mean that we have to go back and amend later, but we can pass a balanced budget. Or, on the flip side, if there's anything that we all agree can cut without, costing services that we don't wanna get rid of, then we can talk about that.
Yeah,
That's all I have.
so we've been going over, hashing this out for about 8 meetings now. And during that time, the Glen Echo money that seems to be throwing people off is a promise that we made that we can't renege on. And the other one is the health insurance, we can't go back on that. On top of that, we're not getting any motions on the floor of what to cut. So it's kind of hard to figure out like where people want to save when we have these projects also that are in the works, that we've saved up for. So these are projects that we saved up for and we have the money to complete. And then we need to like get the ball moving on this. We're gonna be in a tight spot as far as like making sure that things get done and people coming up to the dais saying like, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. So I think we've had enough time. I think maybe we should take a straw poll first and see what everybody's thinking. If you're a yes, if you're a no, please tell us why. Let Sam look at the numbers, ask your questions, and see what we can possibly like fix. But we need some kind of consensus on this. And just full transparency, if it don't come tonight, we doing this every week.
Yeah, that's cool too.
So,
I mean,
because we
I
have
wanna
to,
look at this.
Yeah, we have to get
I need a
this.
chance to look this over.
we have to get this done. So we're here now. We've had, July, since July, to talk about it. So let's get all the questions out, because he also needs time if there is something to like adjust things. So I'm gonna start with, Karen, how do you feel? Just a
feel
straw
okay.
poll.
I can tell you why I voted no last time. I didn't want to vote yes like I did last year, and it was not balanced. That's because I didn't understand it. So now I have a better understanding of what we're doing. I'm just being transparent, so my vote would be a yes tonight. If you picked everything else.
I just want straw poll, yeah. Cause I don't wanna take a vote and there's nothing in
I
it.
know.
Like, if it is something, then let's just do it right now.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. For me, it would be a yes. I have two concerns, not concerns, but just little items. For the electronic board, I would rather put that into, instead of exactly that line item, I would rather put that into something like marketing or community information to give us a little wiggle room on that, instead of exactly saying this is exactly what we want and the purpose of that. to look at some other options that may be as effective, but not particularly that board, but leave the money in. Well, just change make it a broader category than that. Now, that comes out of the capital improvement.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, so never mind with that one. The other part is the percentage of the economic development fund that goes to pay your salary. I can understand why we're doing it now, but I think that needs to be revisited every year to make sure that if our general fund goes up, then we can put that money into other kinds of things. And I know it's perfectly permissible to take that and put it in the general fund for administrative costs, but just, just because we're doing it now, it does, if we get more healthy, I would like to see us do something else. But other than that, yes.
Now that I see a balanced budget, even though we have a possibility of adjusting it down the road, I'm good with it at this point, but I'm gonna look it over the same as I would say yes today.
Well, I guess it's up to me, and I'll just say it, I need to look it over first. It's a no for me today.
Well, let's take 30 minutes and you look it over.
No, I mean, I need to look at line item. I mean, I'm looking at this, let me look it over. I got to.
Okay, I'll just, before
If we need
Let's
to
just take a
meet
little
next
recess.
week, that's fine too,
Yeah, let's just take, how about we take a recess and you look it over?
no.
No?
I'll just say the only thing that is different from the last time is the revenues. And it's exactly what I went over earlier, and all the expenditures are the same.
And this was including the added revenue from that tax pool that we were projecting, that we get more money from.
Oh, yeah, capital improvement, which that, again, the
So
issue
that-
I'm hearing from people's general fund, but yeah, and capital improvement, the sales tax went up significantly, which is why we have so many projects.
So the tax pool is included in this too?
In the capital improvement fund,
Okay.
but the general fund, I didn't touch any of the other funds, because my understanding was the main concern was the general fund balance.
That was the conversation.
I'll also say, it's totally, it happens all the time, cities will budget deficits for specific purposes, right? You save up money so that you can spend it, obviously you have a reserve that you always wanna keep. 25%, that would be $1 million for us. But cities all the time budget deficits for specific purposes.
Countries budget deficit.
Well, yeah, the federal government's a different story. But, yeah.
So Tony, you're saying,
I guess everybody's waiting on me, huh?
so you're saying you wanna take some time, look it
Yeah, I
over
want to take some
still?
time to look it over.
Okay, so,
I mean, if we have to meet next week, it's okay with me. I ain't doing nothing right now but working. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
So will you send your questions to Sam in advance? I'm just asking.
Say what now?
When you start looking at, will you send your questions to Sam and Yolanda so we'll know what?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and don't gang up on me right now.
we're not ganging up.
We just asked a question.
Yeah.
Cause I know I'm the only holdout, so don't gang up.
No, you're not the only one. You're not the only
No,
one.
you just answer your
Yeah.
question, that's all.
Do we have anything on Monday?
Nothing on Monday. It's the 14th. Rick will be out. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yours is on there.
When is the holiday?
Monday's Columbus Day, but we're not closed.
Oh, we're not close to, okay.
It's-
Indigenous
we don't
people.
observe
Yeah, we don't.
Columbus Day.
Yeah, it's indigenous.
You're not close, school's
No,
over?
they don't do that anymore. They used to.
Actually, I didn't know that. I work for a hospital, wouldn't know.
My daughter's school does, but they just call it fall break.
Safer.
Yeah, because they have parent teacher conferences yesterday and today.
Yeah, Monday's available.
Monday? Can
Let
everybody
me
do
ask a question, do we
Monday?
still give out gift cards and was the holiday pay?
No.
We don't do that anymore?
So, I mean, there is holiday pay for officers, cause that's in the policy,
Mhm.
but I know there was a practice of the gift cards.
Right, so
We've
we
never
don't do
done
that
that since I've been here.
So that's
We've
not
always asked for
included in the holiday.
donations for
Okay.
gifts and stuff.
Does Monday at 5:30 work for everybody?
No,
What about what do we have for Tuesday?
P and Z is on Tuesday.
Oh,
Well,
what
Monday
time
is-
is that one?
Monday is fine, but it has to be a little later.
What time?
I mean, Tuesday is
What time are you available?
6 o'clock.
Monday 6?
Yeah,
Monday, 6th.
cause I don't
It's
get
on
off
at
till like
5:30.
4:30, so I gotta jump in the shower, earn me some, and I'm right
So
back out the door.
Tuesday, what, do we have anything on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Planning.
Oh, that's planning is on it, sorry. What's Wednesday?
Wednesday, Forestry Advisory Board at 4, but usually it's done by 5:30.
Oh, yeah, they're done at 5.
So can you do 6?
Mhm.
Wednesday?
6 Wednesday.
What were you doing this again, Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Oh,
the
I can't do
16th.
Wednesdays.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's the 24-1 mayor's only meeting, is that gonna be a problem for you?
If I mean, this comes first. Yeah. No, actually, that's Thursday.
Oh.
That's not on Wednesday, it's Thursday. What about Thursday? What do we have?
Thursdays.
Do we have something here on Thursday? Is somebody having court?
No,
No.
I can do Wednesday, it's not a problem.
But Karen can.
Thursday is open.
He said 6 o'clock. No, wait. Hold on. What week is that?
The 16th.
Yeah, I can,
It's the third week. It's the third Wednesday.
wait. Oh, I can do Wednesday.
Wednesday?
1, 2, 3.
Wednesday at 6, does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
Tony?
Mm-hmm. So I'm on vacation that day, sure. It's cool with me.
So in the meantime, Tony will get his, if anybody else has any questions or anything, feel free to send them to me and or Sam. And then Tony, if you guys wanna just maybe talk before then, like meet with Sam and talk.
Oh,
with
yeah.
him, like set a date and then, or
We'll call him last week.
phone call, yeah. And then we'll come back on Wednesday at 6.
It's cool with me.
Yeah, I need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right,